one preference. This roll workshop CEUs to reg CEUs has been around forever. But one thing that hasn't happened with it is if you are in a registration, let me see. Um, no, no, no. Where's my? Let me find a workshop course. Okay, so with the edit hours and CEUs, actually, let me go back. Um, so right now it has Chuck here at 24 hours and 2.4 CEUs. If I edit this and let's just give him, I don't know, 4 hours here, 4 there, 5, and maybe 6. I don't know. And if I control F4 to save, it's now changed his hours down to 23 hours. I didn't enter in any CEUs, so it completely zeroed that out. But I can go ahead and put some, what is that, 0.4, 0.4, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, control F4, and now he's got 2.3 CEUs. So it is now, when you edit the workshops and change the hours and CEUs, it will go off from there. So that's new in 57. Now Sharon said that most of the ideas come from you guys, but there have been a couple of ideas that came from staff that we thought were good enough that we went ahead and put them in. Jason wanted a link directly from the help guide to go to the newsletter sign up page, which is also our newsletter archive. And Chuck expanded that idea and also wanted a link directly from Student Manager to the webinar archive. So those are directly in under the help menu in Student Manager. So a little bit easier to get to some places. Of course, we've had Student Manager resources that takes you to the ACEware.com Student Manager resources there. And then Cheryl's Create HTML Formatted Emails. That also takes you to a link on our website. So we've had a few things go to our website already. Now we've got a couple more. Next thing is with the pay grabber, and I hit F7, and I should probably show you the other way to get to the pay grabber, which is module, is it registrations? Yeah, module registrations pay grabber. With this, it used to be a one and done thing, so maybe you wanted to, I think I've got some AW pendings. Look up AW pendings. Well, now I want to look up maybe for a certain payer. It's now keeping me on the F7 or the pay grabber screen so that I can continue to do multiple searches. So it doesn't let go of the screen until I cancel. So
we could give a shout out to Brittany. She's on here today. Brittany from Auburn University Montgomery is the one who was asking for this. So applause, Brittany. Here you go. Happy early Christmas for you.
Yep, way to go. Next thing is with package courses. This was, I forget who asked for this, but on the course package or the package course button, it now says how many children courses are attached to this course. So you can see that without going in there and pulling up that screen. You can just see right at a glance how many child courses are on there now. All right, next one, and I'm trying to think of a good one. Go to Bob Dole. All right, so I've got a payment in here, and I want to refund it. Well, hold on. I need to first show. So we got the registration note here, transfer from Bill Aspartame to Bob Dole on however many years ago that was. Seems like the years go by too quick. But anyway, payments. I'm going to go into the refund wizard. The registration note field is now on the refund wizard. So now if I want to say refunded back to student and whatever reason, whatever. You can now do that, and let's just go ahead and complete out the cancellation, process that, and the addition to the note populates on the registration screen right away. So you can now put in reasoning for the refund right in there. All right, I'm reading over my note here. The next thing is, this actually applies to both the daily income by source by date and daily income by source by course, but I'm just going to show one of them, and I'm going to go into the modify, default report's fine, course number 17. The new thing, and let me pull up the data environment, is actually we've added a couple of fields in here, right here at the end of the name stuff. NM email and NM member num are both now native to the cursor in these areas. Somebody needed that for export or something, but yeah, now we've got it. You can use it for any report, not just exporting, but it does make it handier for exporting. So that's been added, and I think that is all I got. Am I missing something, Sharon? Or am I forgetting something?
I don't believe so, Matthew. I don't see any questions. Folks out there, you have questions, or are you ready to just go grab the executable from our website and get started? If you have any questions, certainly let us know. It's quiet out there. As I mentioned, if you have any kind of wish list items that you would like to see passed along, give those to your tech, and they can help you out with that. They'll get it on the wish list, and we can discuss that here. Matthew, don't turn any presentation over to me right now. My screen is frozen up, and so if there's no questions, I do want to remind people that our November webinar is on successfully running certificate programs, and that is on November 30th after Thanksgiving, and it's 1:30 Central Time. And the other big announcement I wanted to share with you was that we have set our conference date. So mark your calendars now while I'm talking to you for June 5th through 8th, and we will be in the Atlanta area. And so watch your email for some information, watch the website, and we'll get information on conference up for you as soon as we can. We're looking forward to visiting the Atlanta area and seeing all of you there. It's some great tips and tricks and presentations for you there. So mark your calendars. I'm still, let's see. I'm still not seeing any questions. Matthew, I do see a question here. We have a question from Karen wanting to know if the cloning issue that we had in version 56 has been fixed. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
The cloning?
This is from Karen Rankin. We might have to address that offline. He's got, kind of sounding questionable there. So Karen will get back on that.
Also, we do have the data-driven decision-making with ProTrain tomorrow.
Tomorrow afternoon. Thank you for the reminder on that. Hopefully a lot of you have registered for that. We're partnering with ProTrain on that, and Chuck will be doing that presentation. Not seeing any other questions. Unless we see some of you tomorrow, we will wish you a good rest of the week. Happy Thanksgiving, have safe travels, and enjoy your family and friends. And we will see you after Thanksgiving for our next webinar. Have a good afternoon, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.